just waiting for a couple of people's shocking internet, and I think we're good to go.
There's only 16 drivers.
What?
There's only 16 drivers.
There was 18 when we loaded in.
Yeah, because
there should be 19 because none lagged out.
Yeah, but there's 2 of us.
No, if we click a once you click as spectators, it knocks you off as a driver.
Oh, does it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah,
How are
18.
you?
So this is it. We haven't been live all day. Trust it now to tell me that my pad's dying. We haven't been live all day. I know we have very clever people in the admin, so we haven't been live. But we're live now. That's what matters. We have been live on other people's channels. That counts. Mustacheless Hitler in that building. In that building. In that building. He's talking like he's Yorkshire. But no, this is as good as comms gets with me, Bill, mate. It don't get much better than this.
Don't get any better than this, mate.
I'm not doing commentary no more. I've retired. So if it's shit, tough shit. Energetics is the first one out in a hat. Let me see. What have we got? We've got people watching. People. Hiya. Hello.
How many?
11.
Oh, brilliant.
It's growing. He'll get there. People probably can't be bothered after us promising that we go live all day every day on a Sunday. Well, all day every day. All day on a Sunday and then didn't bother. Nunda! What's the penalty for joining late? A race ban.
He straight up. He said it the other day in the announcement. So you know, it was literally just added in like 2 days ago. So I'm looking.
The Nunda bot wants to join late and get himself a race ban.
I mean, if you want to get banned for Vietnam, I wouldn't blame you, but...
if you think you're going to get a better result in this race than in Vietnam. Here supporting infamous... Yeah. He is infamous for something, obviously. Probably... Well, hopefully not that, but yeah. He's actually got support. Somebody supports him.
It's impossible.
I thought it was a psychiatric ward that supported him.
Oh, energetics gone wide on the last corner, so he'll invalidate. Wait, no way. That's happened then.
That was it wasn't actually wired, that, to be fair. It just lets you use the curbs on this track like that. Well, Mr. Retirement suits me better. Yeah, alright. Potato boy. Shut up. I am retired.
Well, you just
Nunda, I'd rather you didn't. I'd rather you didn't, because that's what causes laggy lobbies, and we don't want no laggy lobby. So if you glitch the lobby, you get a 2 race ban. If you want to chance it, good luck. As, we're following Energetics and he's no line in the Haas. Let's see if he throws it around this horrible left hand. No, locks up, runs wide. Not going to be a great lap, but he's staying on it, so he's just going to put a lap.
Just
one lap. And he looks, he's ran wide again there into this horrid corner as well, in a horrid track around the desert of Bahrain. It never actually rains in Bahrain, you know. Why do they call it Bahrain? And he definitely, I was going to say, he ran wide for like invalidated there.
Yeah, you can't get away with that one.
Go on, you can do your best. He ran wide, so he invalidated them. Energetics doesn't use line. He never said. No, he doesn't use line. I don't think he might have mentioned it once or twice, or 3 or 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 times, 12 times, 13 times, something like that. Maybe 14, 15 times a day. But yeah, no, he doesn't often talk about it. Pillars with a 125.2 going fastest so far in the freak division in the Big Willie team, something he has definitely not got apart from dangling from his head. A second slower, a 126.2 for Storm. Energex is going again. Young Tommy, the teammate of infamous Pillars. Young Tommy stepping in for Groftas. You know what a letdown Groftas is again. Something about the number 2, innit? He normally finishes second. He can't make the second race of the season. Just something about the number 2. Don't they class number 2 as something? If you go for a number 2. Or is this just me calling draft that shit? As it crossed the line goes Young Thomas, sets a lap time of 1:26.2 as well. So far, Pillars is the man to beat. Let's see what... And I mean, he is the man to beat. Everyone would like to beat Pillars up, let's face it. Someone deleting messages. What was that? Energetics. Who's blocking things? What foul language? Where did he use foul language?
Energetics is going to do another lap though. He's going to go a second.
He said a naughty bad word in the chat. Energetics at 1:26.3. Let's see quicker than that. Let's go with Alan now. Alan. I'll get there. I'll ask somebody else. Tell me how to say that. I think Droftas has told me a few times how to say it. I ain't got a clue. Just that guy that spells ham wrong.
Ailhan.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Close enough.
Alan. Someone said Alan. Alan. Shadow saying, wonder will anyone do better front flip than my one? Mate, this is a... Shadow's took me out. It took me out. It cleaned me out. He slammed into me and then started doing flips and stuff. It's a danger to the public. He should be locked up. Next time I'm in Belfast, Potato Boy, he'll know that. Inside joke, by the way. If you're not in on the inside jokes, that's because you're not in the league. Somebody put a Discord link in to help me out. Where's the rules? The rules are, I am the rules, mate. If you don't like it, then you don't like it. It's a shame. Tell Mammy. Sorry. As Alan goes across the line at 1:25.8, goes second fastest so far. He's not going to keep up with infamous Pillars with laps like that also. Let's see what Jesse can do instead. Denzo is still sat in the pits. Where he's Blaze still sat in the pits. They're the two men to watch on Pillars time, I would think. I'm looking at... I know Chazza can throw in a decent qualifying lap, but that's about as far as it goes for Chazza.
What about the race?
Yeah, I mean, as far as it goes for Chazza, it's as far off the track as you can normally get. Looking for where it says join late. I've just said it. What you bother? I am the rules. Don't you get?
It's also in the announcements.
It's in the announcements. Yeah, check announcements. But I'm the rules. If you don't if you're not going to listen to me, you're going to read the rules page. I'm the rules. Rip me and Div 1 says Storm, happy finishing P15. I mean, I'd be happy if I was finishing P19, like Nunda wants to. We have only got 19 that are going to race today. We did have enough reserves to cover it if we needed to, but the story is Clarkey has had a 1 race ban and it's only the 2nd race of the season. He'll be back next week, hopefully better. Back and better. 133 from Jesse. I'm not sure that's Div 1 time. Maybe a mistake somewhere. So yeah, they would have only been 19, but as you can see, Nunda's begging his way to get back in. He missed out. That's his problem. Nothing we can do about it.
Arda.
Sexy saying, Alan's still on auto gears. He should get penalties for that. I mean, he does kind of get a penalty for that, doesn't it? Because auto gears is slower than manual gears, so that's penalty enough. Dowie Deck.
in second.
Dowie Deck's not on a quick lap, I don't think, because he's not using the RS. So Arda went a 1:25.4. I forgot about Arda actually when I was mentioning the names. Denzo is going to be the next one, is it?
He's just started.
I don't think he is. He's just started. Let me. There's Dowie Deck. Who was next? There. So who's that?
Jesse's going to be next. And Jesse's gone wide.
Sean.
It hasn't invalidated. What's going on here?
Jesse's next, is it?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, there he is. Jesse next on that. It's, again, you can use a lot of the curbs on this track. It likes you to use your curbs. Just Codemasters being Codemasters. You're not allowed to touch a curb on that track, but you can run over the curb on that track. It's fine. I won 25.6. I tell you what, Jesse. I won 25.6, jumping in as a reserve on this race. That's a cracking effort there. I'm not sure who was reserving. I can't remember. Bazman's teammate. Oh yeah, no, actually, it's a free spot. So anybody who wants in, Discord link. We need a Discord link. Where's Nundabot? Waited Discord 30 minutes to come on. Nunda, if you want to take the risk of joining, join. If by you joining, the lobby lags, you get your race ban. If it doesn't, I'll let you off. It's the best you've got, mate.
It's Vietnam, so you might as well. Oh, Sean goes to 5th.
Sean went 5th there. What Denzo? He's going to come across the line, goes quickest. 1:24.7. Freak. Absolute freak. Where's Blaze? Let's keep an eye on Blaze. I know there's other people on track. Bill will call them out as they come across the line, but we're going to watch Blaze because we're pretty certain they're purple sector 1. These two are going to be the shout for the quickest, so we'll try and keep our eye on these two when they're on their laps. Pillars will be up there with him, but he's already 5/10 off. Who's the next one?
Nightwing.
Nightwing, yeah. Nightwing got pace.
So Nightwing's backed off. Nightwing's backed off.
He must have heard you say it and not liked it. Noonda, is it that going to be? Oh, Noonda is in. No. He's in the pits.
Storm is on an
the chance.
So that means that the Renault will be next, which is Jesse's going in the pits as well.
So Noonda's took the risk of the race ban. If it doesn't crash the lobby, we'll let him off because he was in and waiting. It's not like he turned up late. He just got kicked out just as we readied up. So if he does, is what
Blaze is next across the line, by the way.
So here we go, Blaze in the Williams, foot to the floor, the quickest that Williams has ever gone round the track. It's a 1:24.8.
200s off.
It's just missed out. 0.02 of a second. It's a championship rival Denzel, but I do know Denzel loves this track, and so too does Rick Dalton. So where is Rick Dalton? Rick Dalton likes this track. Let's keep an eye on Rick because I know he when he's on it, he can keep up with his brother Denzel. So when he's on it, and this is one of his favourite tracks, I remember that. So let's see if. Thank you for the Discord link, whoever did that. Yeah, Nundo, thank you for throwing that in.
Chatter with a 1:54.3. What a lap!
Chaz is breaking all kinds of records around here. Rick Dalton will be the next. No, there's going to be a few in front of Rick Dalton. I think Sloth's on an outlap. Yeah. Sloth's teammate, of course, is not here. We've left it clear because the race ban is bad enough. Like your team shouldn't really be scoring points. Then your teammate can give you stick about letting the side down. So Sloth will be the sole. Mercedes on the grid today trying to score points.
Well, Nightwing third.
Nightwing, nice lap as well. 1:25.1. He's quicker than Pillars. They should be safe for now. Here comes Rick Dalton to cross the line. Go P3 at 1:25.1 as well. I told you he liked this track. It's 1.16 quicker than Nightwing. So close these times. Apart from the two freaks at the front, obviously.
Oh. I thought Dowsek went off there, but he's slowing down for sure.
Sloth is on a lap, so Nunda is weaving around.
Jake the Slayer's up on his time by 600s. He's going to be the next across to set a lap.
So Jake the Slayer to come across the line. Nobody really cares. Nobody cares anyway.
Fair enough.
So move on to somebody that we do care about. Well,
no one started his lap. And Chazza goes up to P7, there you go.
Chazza P7, Jockey drops into the pit. Strange seeing some of the cars this season, because I'm not used to it now. It's strange seeing some of these people in the cars. So used to seeing Jockey in the Red Bull. That we've seen him in the Alpha.
It's a bit of a rusty lap there from Sloth, by the way.
Sloth at 1:26.9. He won't be happy with that. Let's go with Nunda. I think Nunda says purple sector 1. I don't know how true that is, but let's see. Nunda is. I very much doubt it's quicker than the purple sector that Denzo and Blaze have set up there, but we'll see.
I think that that purple sector means it's the fastest for that driver, so not everyone else.
Well, no, purple sector usually means you're fastest on track. Green sector means it's fastest for that driver. Yeah, it's doing the stupid pretend that it's gone purple. It's a bit slow.
It's a bit slow, that is.
Oh, he got so close to touching that inside curve, which would have definitely have sent him round. Mr. Mount did a 1:24.761 this morning. Can that be beaten? Of course it can. 1:24.761 has almost been beaten in Q1 around here by Denzel. I'm pretty certain that'll be beaten. I'm pretty certain they'll go quicker than that in Q3. Nunda will come across the line to set. Oh, it's a 25.4. It's not a bad shot. Not a bad time. And it just shows you how quick you've got to be. The fact that Arda's in a 25.4 in P8. And he's got, in fact, Nunda and Arda have got identical times.
They do.
So where's these best comments in the stream? I think we've got enough viewers now. Everyone listening, everybody in the stream, the best comment that gets the best laugh and the best reaction, the best joke, basically, you'll win a piece of merch when the new merch is released. So come on, throw me your best jokes and let's see what you've got.
He does love some dad jokes, he does.
Yeah, I mean, I'll start you one off. Bill, have you ever heard of Argate?
Nah.
It's at the end of the garden.
Never.
Evening everyone, evening Dylan. Just subscribed for 3 months in a row. Shout out to Dylan there, big thank you for that 3-month subscription. Thank you so much, Dylan, and we're still watching Nunda for some reason. Give me someone else. Oh, we've just watched Ardo. Ardo's just gone off and into the wall. That's a bit of a bad smash, and he'll lose a front wing for that. I know a good joke of my life. Your face as well. And your relationships.
Oh god.
That might have been a bit cruel, that last one.
Yeah.
But that's what we live for, so moving on. Moving on.
Moving on.
We're looking for who's next.
Silent, I think he's going to be next to Settler. No, he's going to start one, he's a bit slow.
Silent? Energetic.
It's going to be Young Tommy is going to be next to Settler.
Young Tommy and the big Willy team. Bomber Raider, apparently. Trust a German to be in a car that's got Bomber Raider out on it.
Oh my.
Young Tommy goes 125.8 P13 for now. I didn't even swear. I don't know how long message. I don't know where you swore or why it's telling you off for swearing even. Yeah, Nunda, if that's the best you've got, mate, you're not getting any merch with that one. He's apparently he's a stand-up comedian, but he don't like standing up. He prefers to sit. I mean, definitely deserves a round of something, a round of slaps, I think.
Instead of claps.
Yeah, let's move on to a better one. Hopefully the safety car not going to be out as many times in the Division 2 race. I know thankfully that wasn't on stream. We had a glitch in Division 2 where the safety car came out in every single lap towards the end. I'm just trying to watch Blaze. He's trying to go quicker. Let's watch Blaze. I don't know who's next. I think it's
Energetics.
Energetics might be next. So let's just flip to
Slow.
No, yeah, he's 6 seconds down. Let's go
lap.
back to Blaze. There is Young Tommy, could be on his way in because he's just
3
settled.
seconds.
Yeah, and there's 2 cars in front of Blaze. I'm not sure who they are. Rick Dalton is behind Blaze somewhere, so he's trying to set another lap as well and go a bit quicker. Another joke, Blaze is going to set a time of 1:24.5. I mean, yeah, Jake for pole. That is definitely deserving. That is a definite deserving joke. So that's the joke of the day so far. Definitely. Oh, hang on. What do you call a Mexican midget? A paragraph, because he's not a full essay. I like that one.
That's a decent one.
We're gonna watch Rick Dalton followed Blaze out for absolutely no reason, and both of them went into the pits. Chazza goes across the line to start a lap.
His lap. Yeah. Sean will start his lap 2.
That's Sean starting a lap. Who's
That
in
means
that
Jake the Slayer's going to be next across the line.
Yeah, no one really cares, but let's just watch it anyway, just for the sake of watching it.
I mean, Storm's next behind Jake if you want to watch him instead.
What's the difference between a gay and a freezer? Go on, bopped in. What's the difference? Remember, the best joke wins a free piece of merch. At the minute, I think we've got to go with the Mexican one though. I think that's a good one. But we keep them coming, keep them. The freezer doesn't fart when you pull me out. So let me just run through these times a day. Denzel went quickest in Q1, followed by Blaze, Rick Dalton, Nightwing, Infamous Pillars, Silent, Nunda, Ardo, Chazzo, Jessa, Alan, Sean, Young Tommy, Jake the Slayer, and I Am Sloth all go through for now. But Dowie Deck is coming, Storm is coming, Jockey is coming. Here goes Storm around the pass at the final corner. He's 2 temps up, but it might not be enough to get him into Q2. It's not, he just goes slower and Sloth. So we're watching the next one, which was Dowie Deck. He didn't either. It's all on Jockey. He said he went purple in sector 2. Sloth is in trouble. He's coming up towards the final corner now, sticks himself on the curb on the outside, throws it in, swings it now, foot down to the floor. Can he drop drops Slough out right at the end, right at the last second. Slough is in trouble. Across the line, and he does. He gets it. He gets it, and Slough goes out in Q1. 15th. Jockey just jumping in front of him. Great stuff.
Shocking. Well then. That were a bit intense for Q1, like.
No, I mean, 0.27 the time between first and second. That's some good stuff. Good stuff. Why did Humpty Dumpty push his wife off the wall to see a crack? Now, we don't want to hear stories about what goes on between you and Mrs. Swanshanks now, do we? You interrupted me to tell me Prince Harry and Princess or whatever. Is she a princess? And Meghan are having a kid. Who cares? Another kid that's born with a silver spoon up his arse and a shitload of money.
Yeah, alright.
You know what I mean? Formula Moment saying, oh yeah, no one cares.
Jesus Christ.
Listen to the absolute atrocities the dogs get let out. She picks her moments, my woman. She picks her moments.
Right then, start of Q2. Denzo's to the fastest time.
Crazy dogs. Crazy dogs.
200. What'd you say?
I think we've got more jokes coming in as people battle for merch. Let's see what it is. We have Noonda saying, when I was a kid my mother told me I could be anyone I wanted to be. Turns out identity theft is a crime. You are on Google. Get off Google. I already know that one. My friend asked me what ringtone I had. I said I wasn't sure. Probably pinkish brown. Oh dear me. Dear me. I mean, wow. That is shocking. Actually, there was one. What was it? There was one that the Dino bot come out with. I don't know. And right now I don't care because Denso is on track and he is followed out by infamous Pillars as both of these two go at it. Pillars we know has got pace, but Denso loves this track. So does his brother as well. So this is just a freak show, isn't it, basically?
Like
I'm making out like, you know, there's a favourite here, and it's like
it's not. It's like it's really close.
It's just anybody's game, isn't it? Anybody's game.
You never know. Jake Slayer could win it.
There you go. Joke of the day. It's a merch winner right there. You never know. He might complete a lap without crashing into someone. And blaming them.
Oh god.
Well, we'll stay on board actually, completely on board. Bill, do a lap run through.
Sure. So coming out the final corner now, you want to get the traction down, 4th gear. Get some nice upshifting going, open the DRS to start the lap. Hopefully he's got a good launch off that final corner. And in turn 2, depends how you're feeling, it's either 3rd, 2nd or 1st. Denzo goes down to 2nd gear, goes down to 1st for a little bit, straight up to 3rd. You want to go to 4th just to get the traction down. Oh, and he's done a half spin, and he'll definitely
back out. So instead, you can carry on with that lap run through with Pillars.
I'll carry on with it for Pillars. So he's got a better exit than Denzo on that lap. He's going to go to the very outside of the track to get the best cut in to the corner. Slow him fast out for that one. That's the trick. You want to stay in 5th gear to turn and get the rotation and the traction throughout here. Don't ride that curb too much. Nice deep braking now, down to 2nd, short shifting up to 3rd, get the traction down there. And now this is the hardest corner on the track. Don't want to lock up your front left tyre, which he hasn't there, unless he's got ABS on, then that doesn't really matter. Get some nice upshifting going again, good traction.
It is Pillars, so he has got an arse bleeding system.
You go down to 4th for that corner. You want to tuck it in and you go nice right sweeping down to 4th for this corner. And if you don't get the power down out of this one, you'll be losing time all along this straight. So that corner's really key, even though it might not seem like it. And now down to the final corner now, braking at about the 75 metre mark. Down to 3rd, up to 4th. Traction down again. DRS Open, and it's a 1:31.2.
So moving swiftly on.
What?
Denzel goes into the pits. Nice one for that, Pillars. Jesse's going to be the next one to set lap time. Just going to jump back in as Swanshanks is saying, what sexual position produces the ugliest kids? I think he'll be back with a punchline in a minute. He's just gone to ask his mum. Nunda saying, you know, Australians used to be a massive prison. Yeah, we did. Used to. It still is. Yeah. As Jesse comes across the line.
1:26.5 with that on the mediums.
And a 1:26.7 straight away. That's not a bad medium time, really. 1:26.7. Young Tommy followed him. It's not a bad medium time. I think he'll want to improve. Is it Rick Dalton going to be the next one to start a lap for it? Oh no, Sean's on a lap, so let's go with Sean.
Follow Sean now.
There's Sean round in the Ginger car. Speaking of Ginger, where are you, Ginger? I thought you watched every race. Doesn't seem like you're watching this one. So we now have more viewers. So just for the viewers, free merch. We have a giveaway. Free merch giveaway. You don't type the giveaway sign. Instead of typing the giveaway sign, you have to give me the best joke, and the best joke wins a free piece of merch when the new merch comes out. The new merch with the new logo. Swanshank saying, why has Santa got a big sack? Because he only comes on once a year. I mean, come on, Swan. Come on now. I mean, we wanted dad jokes, not granddad jokes. Pulling out his granddad jokes. So 1:27.1 is Sean's time, and we're going to Rick Dalton next. We're still waiting for this joke of the day. I think the Mexican one is taking it so far. In fact, I think Argate's taking it so far. I mean, we'll just start coming up with some of the obvious ones and the easy ones, like, do you hear about the Italian chef? He passed away.
Of course. Obviously.
Why did the Scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. As Delano's coming out with that one again. Hashtag nobody cares, but he might win the GP. Yeah, not a chance. Rick Dalton in the Red Bull. He's going to be the next one.
Is he going to be next? Oh, he's locked up a little bit there. Took that curve as well, really aggressively. Across the line. Rick Dalton goes quick. He's still 1:26.3 on the mediums. That's a really good time. But again, I think there's still more to see. So we'll see what some of the quick boys do. Basically, a 1:26.4.
You feel a little bit like you're insulting a couple of drivers when you say see what the quick boys are going to do. But I'm sure they won't mind too much. Chaz has backed out of this like that. And instead, we're going to go with Nunda. Nunda, the Division 2 champion from last season, stepping up to the big boy league in the freak show. Not yet managed to find a podium, but he's certainly holding his own after the first race. As Bomb Squad's saying, what's brown and sticky? A stick. I thought I was going to say Twiglets. The baritone of Mr. Jones. Is that 50? Is that 50? What does that mean? Does that mean he's put 50 bits in?
Nunda goes P2.
Oh no, right, he redeemed his highlighted message. Gavlar is in the chat, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and Michael's in between. Show Gavlar some support today. Just raise our awareness, and we'll take this moment to do that. As those of you who know the league and know what's been going on and been listening in and been reading in, Gavlar has been trying to recover from prostate cancer, and he will be going for further chemotherapy today. So best wishes, everyone in the chat. Hashtag we love Gavlar. Hashtag we love Gavlar in the chat. Just show him some love, show him some support. We're all with him today, and you know, we couldn't do this without him. Let me just type up. We'll show you some love today. Yeah, can be nice. It hurts a little bit, but yeah, but yeah, just for the awareness of it all, we are in a big support of prostate. That sounds wrong when you say that, doesn't it? We support prostate cancer. Go on, prostate. You know, that's not what we mean. We're in support of making awareness to prostate cancer. Like, you know what I mean? We're in support of the charity, so we will be doing a charity event at some point soon down the line, and whatever else. And it's all Gavlar's trying to make awareness of one of the biggest killers of man I think it's a bigger killer in men than breast cancer is in women, and you see a lot of breast cancer stuff going on for women, but you don't see so much for the men who like to keep it quiet and literally private. So show support for Gavler in the chat, please, and wish him well for his chemotherapy today.
Oh my god!
Silent at 124.9, but it is on the softs.
On the oh, it's on the soft. I thought it was on the mediums.
Getting all carried away there. Getting all carried away, Bill.
I mean, Bryce and Denzo have done a 125.8 on the mediums, and that is really good.
Yeah, really good times, 25.8s. Really good times indeed. So Silent deciding he's going to start on the soft tyres. Young Tommy at the minute is also having that choice, but I've got a feeling he won't stay in the top 10 for too long on a 126.7. And we're watching Nightwing now coming out of the last corner instead.
It's crazy to think that the 125.8 was the Div 4 pole time.
Nightwing on the go was 11 or 129.1. Yeah. And what was the Div 4 pole time?
125.8.
125.8 was Div 4 pole time. What would only put you second in Q2 around there. So yeah. Jake the Slayer, he's going to come towards the final corner, and nobody really cares. So let's move to the chat. What do you call a cheap circumcision? A rip-off. I like it, but I don't think it's the best one yet. Nunda still his jokes in a romantic moment. Who's on commentary saying bopped in? I mean, me. I'm on commentary. Bill's with me as well. Sex saying, when my grandfather died, we didn't get the chance to say goodbye. It was all the more poignant as he drowned in a bowl of Cheerios.
What?
Cheerio, do you get it? Dear me, what have we reduced this chat to? Come on, I want these best jokes. At the minute, I've not lost control. At the minute, it's still nothing beat the Nundas package from last season. We want the jokes where either give some shout, give some love, show some support, and get these jokes in for your free piece of merch. The best one wins a free piece of merch. Bopton saying, Jones, I'm going to try and say I like cops without touching your lips. I like cops. Yeah, fair enough. Jake the Slayer loves them. He says it with touching his lips, whilst they are touching his lips. Yeah, that's pretty good on that, actually. But we're still not there. Infamous Pillars, I think he's going for another run. He's going pretty slow though, so if he was, he's give it up.
Chaz is about to start a lap.
Tommy is invalidated. Jake comes around the final corner. Jake the Slayer dives into the pit lane, but it's a good job nobody really cares. So we'll watch and see Chazzo start another lap and go with that one instead. And the normal packages, please. Gavler has had enough with one full package. You don't need another full package. Someone threw the shampoo at me the other day. Turns out it was a real. Oh, wow. That's a bit like my one of. Why did the man fall down the well? Because he couldn't see that well. So bad it's good. I still don't understand it. Still don't understand the full package. You'll get there one day, Nunda. You'll get there one day. As Chazza is going to be the next one on lap. This is the lap we are watching. That rainbow colour all over the top of the car, which frustrates me when I'm watching. I don't like that stupid colouring on the front of the rainbow when you're trying to race on the TV pod cam, which is kind of why I move my camera right up to the front of the halo.
You've done that?
Hey, here's another one. Right up to the front. I love my camera angle now. But here's another one. What's Whitney Houston's favourite type of coordination? Hand-eye. The best one wins merch. I'm having this merch. So far it's going to me.
Infamous has retired. I think he's happy with his lap.
Yeah, he must be happy with his lap time.
Chaz with a 126.5 goes 8.
Like a love package. If I tell you your package is something in your pants and you give Gav the full one, then I think that should explain everything to you. As I'm going to leave you with Bill for a minute while I have a drink, Bill.
Sure. I mean, I don't have the stream, so I can't read any of these really bad jokes that you're all saying. So win some free merch. Don't forget to put your jokes in the comments to win some free merch. Kills Nunda obviously got his package. As Aylan's going to start his lap. Next across the line is going to be Denzo. He is 4/10 up. He has invalidated, so he won't be setting a lap anytime soon. Everyone's on their outlap, so we're going to try and find the next person across the line who's going to actually set a lap, which is going to be... No, he's not. He's on an outlap. I can't seem to find anyone who's actually on a lap, because, yeah. Well, there you go.
We're going to go with sexes of how do you make a door laugh? Tickle its knob.
That's a pretty good one. I'm trying to see. We'll have a follow around with Jesse. They've been on form in Q1, setting some great times for a reserve driver. Let's see if Renault can get some points this weekend, maybe. They are one of the, let's just say, one of the slower teams. No offence to any of the drivers.
I mean, I hope they all take offence, to be fair. We're going to go young Tommy, I think's the next one, isn't there? Oh no, there is, no, it's Blaze starting a lap.
Yeah, Jesse's going to be actually next across the line.
Let's go with Jesse, then we'll get back in and not forget that Blaze is trying to beat that time.
Keep an eye on him. Let's follow Jesse for now. As yeah, she's just gonna take this, or he, she or he. I'm just gonna say they, just in case. They're gonna take this nice and easy. And Chazza has also retired. He must be happy with his time. He's in 9th though. He is in danger. As we see Nightwing go to P1 on the softs with a 124.7, so he's going to be starting on the softs. Not necessarily the greatest strategy round here. I'd say those are the medium. I'd say medium soft, medium hard, something like that. But realistically, alright, we got Sean as well. He's set a lap. He's a 125.4 on the soft, so he's just playing it safe, trying to get into Q3. Chazza is now got kicked out of Q3. He's not going to be making it. Jesse's now going to come across the line.
Not sure what's happened to Chazza there.
Yeah.
Or why?
Jesse got Jesse in 3rd with a 125.3.
Oh, nice lap from Jesse. Again to make himself stay for Nego. Jockey Hockey jumped in as well, dropped Nunda out. Nunda Chazza, Arda Pamakoglu. He's out in Q2. Young Tommy and Jake the Slayer. There's always one of the freaks that go out early, isn't there? Always one.
Yeah.
So let me just jump into the chat. We've missed quite a few ones. Bopton saying, what do you call a black man flying a plane? A pilot, you racist. Obviously. What else would you call him? DJ saying, a joke about 3 women at a bar, talking about how loose they are. One fits a sausage, one fits a cucumber, the other one slides down the stool. We know that one. You won't get it. Shadows, what the pubes and parsley have in common? You push them aside before you start to eat. I said good jokes, not dirty jokes. Come on.
Sometimes they're good.
Yes, Droff Dash, you have missed it. It is further back up there. I did read it out, and it is the winner so far, definitely. DJ saying, Gavler, welcome to the stream, I guess. Nunda saying, come on, Softsar. Yeah. So at the minute we're still waiting for the winner of the merch. We have 30 people. Get your jokes in. The one that gets the biggest laugh out of me, the one that gets the biggest reaction out of me, wins the free piece of merch when the new merch comes out. At the minute it goes to the Mexican joke that we've got a little bit higher up about a short Mexican because he's not a full essay. But well, why all the dirty jokes? I mean, I get it from you, Swanshanks, you're a dirty man. But what do a penis and a Rubik's Cube have in common? The more you play with it, the harder it gets. Fair enough. Come on!
Dirty jokes again.
Is it just me or half of these jokes from Reddit? I mean, they definitely all sat on Google. Come on. Go back to playing Girlfriend Simulator. It sounds like you know all about that. Give dishing out full packages. If you can get the best joke, you get free merch. But I know what your jokes are like. They're shite. So no, probably not.
Who's winning it right now? The Mexican one.
I think the Mexico one, although that one with Swanshanks is pretty close. I like that one.
Gonna have to have a tiebreaker.
There is one in the chat that had me crying, but hey, here's a joke for you, Bill.
Oh, go on.
What's the best thing about a cliffhanger?
I don't know. I guess we'll never know. Oh, I get it. Fucking. Oh man. That's
I love the way everyone falls for that joke.
I thought you had to go, so I guess we'll never know.
Everyone falls for that joke, everyone.
Brilliant.
There's one in the Dino bot I need to see.
I mean, there's about 100 and...
No, there was one in the Dino bot. The Dino bot come out with one the other day. Yesterday, it might have been last night or something, and I was absolutely dying.
Oh, yeah.
It was a belter. I can't remember it though. We'll pick them up. We're still waiting for the best one though. Come on, we know we can beat the Mexican one. Come on. Is this the best we've got? These nearly 30 viewers in here, and we're still not getting an out of this world joke that's going to make me lose my absolute, make me do a Nunda, full package. What that did to me. We're going to stick with a Big Willie team, and we're going to go on board with Pillars for the duration of his lap, and let's see if he can put in a decent one. All
some
this
of these
hype.
Dino bot jokes are horrible.
There's some of them.
What do you call a gorilla wearing headphones? Anything you like, he can't hear you.
It's so bad out there. Kimi Räikkönen lets us down sometimes. Yeah, we're going to go on board with Pillars. At the minute, all this hype that his teammate Droftas, who hasn't bothered to turn up today, the lazy, has give him, is not coming to the forefront. He's still yet to catch Denzo and Blaze in any of these qualifying sessions. So let's see if he can do it in Q3 instead. As Pillars, he's going to come round the second to last corner, and it says purple, obviously. I'm just going to say mine wasn't even a funny joke. Nobody knows. I know that one already.
Was it the bookmark one?
Oh, the password of 8 characters. So yeah, this is my attempt. This is what I've got. I had to make a new password. The Parabolical account went down, so I had to make a new password, and it says it's got to be a minimum of 8 characters. So just wondering if Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs will do.
Oh. It's not that funny, man.
It's fucking brilliant. What do you call a man with a shovel in his head? Doug. Go on. So my missus just comes out with this graveyard is overcrowded. People must be dying to get in. Oh dear. Oh. What do you call a man without a shovel in his head? Douglas. We're supposed to be watching There's your time of a 124.537 from Denzo. He's absolutely ripped it apart. The fastest lap of the race. It's Mr. Mount, the fastest lap of the day, sorry. It's Mr. Mount in the Oceania division earlier on today, and that has been ripped apart. Here we go. Ripped apart by Denzo as usual, and Blaze has gone a 124.7, Pillars a 125.0, Alan with a 125.1, it's a really good time as well. RR Silence 125.2, Jesse a 125.4, Jockey Ocky a 126.0. He'll want to improve on that. Nightwing is invalidated, so we're going to go with Sean for a full lap, and let's see what he can do. I also missed one further up apparently. Let me have a quick look.
What do you call cheese that isn't yours?
I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan of what mechanics wear overall. What was yours?
Some of these. I'm looking at these.
What? Yeah, nacho cheese. You're on Google. I know all of these.
Oh, yeah, 'cause I'm gonna get yours.
What do you call a fly with no wings? A walk.
Yeah, then. I know what do you call it? Oh, what's it called?
Some bastard stole my antidepressants. Whoever you are, I hope you're bloody happy. I like that one. I think that one's getting it, you know.
I think I've heard that one before.
I like that one though, I like that one.
How do you make a tissue dance?
What, go on.
You put a little boogie in it.
Oh Lord, yeah, I've heard these. You're reading ones I already know.
I don't care.
You need to find new ones. As young Tommy's saying, Sunshanks, and both often end up with accidents. I mean, ask Jones. What?
He's
What the
talking about
Formula 1 and
racing.
women have in common? Both are interesting when they're wet.
I made a pencil into a razor, so it was pointless.
It's not working. Why is the White Bishop piece in chess the fastest? Because it's on F1. Oh dear. Oh dear. Now they're going back downhill again. But it grew on me. I got it. Come on, keep him coming. Let's keep this up. DJ saying to the man in the wheelchair that stole my camouflage jacket, you can hide but you can't run.
I had a nice race footage years ago.
DJ. This is supposed to be a serious Division 1 race.
Oh, Rick Dalton's on a lap if you want to switch the camera to him.
125 now. Let's give something a little bit of serious. We are in Q3, but the start of Q3 is always boring, so we'll keep this. I quit my job working on at the helium factory. I refuse to be spoken to in that tone.
I ordered a chicken and an egg online. I'll let you know.
Yeah, what came first, you dick? Oh dear. Well, I'll just give you the one that my missus got there and didn't actually get because she's a bit slow. I ordered a chicken and an egg online. I ordered a chicken and egg online. I'll let you know.
If a child refuses to sleep during nap time, are they guilty of resisting arrest?
Yeah, resisting arrest. Yeah, come on, woman. You're letting the side down.
Find better jokes on Bing.
Here we go then, Rick Dalton's come across line, sets a lap, 124.7 goes second. Jumps in front of Blaze by 0.008 of a second. Silent,
it's a
then
Red
it's going to be the next
Bull
one.
1-2.
A Red Bull 1-2, I'm sure Blaze will be back out, everyone will be back out at some point. They're all diving to the pits now, we'll have this little bit of a quiet spell and then they'll all dive back out again as we're going to watch RR Silent going round on a hot lap as well. We'll keep our eye on that. The jokes have slowed down to an almost standstill in the chat. An F1 racer gets addicted to amphetamines. He soon felt the need for speed.
What time did the man go to the dentist?
Dear me. What time did the man go to the dentist?
At 2:30.
2:30. Very good actually. Especially for you. What do you call an Aussie with 100 girlfriends? Farmer. What do you call a Welshman with 100 girlfriends? A farmer. What do you call a Welshman with a girlfriend? Swanshanks.
What concert cost just 45 cents? 50 cent featuring Nickelback.
What concert? What? Say it again. I know this one.
What concert cost just 45 cents?
That's it. What concert cost us 45 cents? 50 cent with a Nickelback. Yesterday I saw a guy spill all his Scrabble letters on the road. I asked him, what's the word on the street? Where's this? Bopton's one I think was... Yeah, so I think Bopton at the minute is winning the race for the free merch, free piece of merch for the best
What was his
joke. His joke was, some bastard stole my antidepressants, whoever you are, I hope you're bloody happy.
That's a good one.
I think that's my favourite so far. So, and that does, yeah, that includes the Mexican one, which was really good, but it's just a runner-up at the minute.
That one's just topped it off there.
That was the sealer deal. My phone's on 2%, so I might not even be able to see the rest of you because even though it's charging down.
Brilliant.
Here's a joke. Imagine having a decent Samsung charger. Let's go. Who's going to be the first one to start a lap? Is that
We've got 26 people watching.
Nightwing, I think. It's going to be Nightwing. So, did you hear about the actor who fell through the floorboards? He was just going through a stage. That's pretty good, that. Pretty good. I like that one. I think he's just behind the depressant one though for now. But keep them coming, keep them coming. You've got all race long, and they'll mostly be getting ignored in the race because we'll be commentating on the race. So now is the time to get them jokes in and win your free piece of merch for the best one, for the best joke.
Unless it's a bit of a dead race and they're all like 5 seconds.
Yeah, unless there's safety car ever like there was in Division 2, and then you know, it'll give us something to do. We are at the minute watching Nightwing trying to settle that. I say trying to settle that because he does keep invalidated.
It says Purple Sector 1.
Yeah, it's Purple Sector 1 because it's the only one that's gone through there, isn't it? Oh no, he's not.
No.
Well, settle that
he hasn't even set a lap yet.
How do you drown a hipster?
Gets interesting.
Throw him in the mainstream. I think I prefer the last one.
Yeah.
I've not had jelly tots for years. They've changed.
Really?
They never used to be that thick.
I thought they'd bring them.
A bit like you, babe. You never used to be that thick.
Rick Dalton's not going to be able to set another lap.
So no, Rick Dalton has missed the time. Everyone else hasn't. Here comes Nightwing across the line. Goes P2 as well. Jumps in front of him. He jumps in front of him. Rick Dalton can't settle that because he's invalidated. Infamous Pillars. Can he jump in? The time to beat is a 1:24.5. Infamous Pillars round the final corner. Foot to the floor in the Big Willie team. Can he set a decent time? Is it going to be quick enough to get across? He seems to have slowed down.
Oh,
he's not.
Jesse's gone off and she hasn't invalidated though.
So Jesse comes across the line and he'll stay where he is in P8.
2.
Denzel next one. Denzel's gone quicker at 1:04. He went quicker. I think that was Alan not improving a little bit behind him as well.
Yeah, it's a 1:25.1 for Alan.
Here's Blaze then. Here he comes. Around the final corner, the championship leader, I think he won in Australia last week, and he is quicker. He's 2 tenths, which should not be, it might not be enough actually, even still. It's not, it's a 1:4. It's a 24.412.004 separating those top two. Jockey Hockey comes across the line, stays P10. What will Silent do? Everything he's got now. Didn't know where he went.
Is he 4th?
I don't know where he went.
4th, I think, yeah.
4th, he went 4th. Silent goes 4th, but Denzo takes the pole away from Blaze by
4 thousandths off. 5 thousandths off.
5 thousandths, you can't do maths.
It said 4 thousandths on the timing screens and then 5 thousandths on the leaderboard.
5 thousandths of a second was all that separated that pole position. Wow, that was close. That was close. What kind of exercise do lazy people get? I don't know. Ask Walker. Diddly squats. I'll just ask Walker for that answer.
Good shit.
What?
Shit.
What's...
Why do we tell actors to break the leg?
Go on.
Because every player's a cast.
Wow.
But I don't get this one. What's the best thing about Switzerland?
Nothing. I don't really know, but the flag's a big plus.
You need to get alive.
And understand he didn't cause a glitch. Give it a chance. Let's just see now.
Well, the glitch starts in the race.
Oh, you had that one, hadn't you? Yes. Yesterday I saw a guy spill all his squabble letters on the road.
Yeah. Where'd you find a cow with no legs? Right where you left it. So I think at the minute it's a close run thing between Boptin and Sig. Really close, but I think Boptin just about gets it so far. There's still time. There's still time. Nunda's the first one to get a tick. Don't cause a glitch, he's the first one to be ready. Let's see, there is going to be a glitch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We should be starting. There you go, everyone. Now, should be ready? Yeah, we are all ready. Let's see if we get a lights glitch. I hope not. No, we are away for the formation lap of the race number 2, Bahrain Division 1, the main event of the evening, the Freak Show. Denzo will lead us away from Blaze in 2nd and Nightwing in 3rd, Silent in 4th, Rick Dalton in 5th, Infamous Pillars 6th, Alan in 7th, Jesse in 8th, Sean in 9th, Jockey Hockey P10, Nunda in 11th. My phone did die, so I can't read any more of your comments. We'll ask Bill to have a look at him in a minute for us. Chazza in 12th, Arda in 13th, Young Tommy 14th, Jake the Slayer 15th, I Am Sloth in 16th, Storm in 17th, 18th is Dowie Deck, 19th is Energetics. Starting at the back of the grid.
2 more jokes coming in, by the way.
You're going to have to read them because my phone just died, so.
One said, where do you find a cow with no legs? Right where you left it.
Yeah, we had that one before you went. We needed the next one.
Young Tommy said, I took away my ex-girlfriend's wheelchair. I guess she just called back to me.
Wow.
And then Swanshank said, joke of the day is Codemasters.
Well, not a bad shout. But Codemasters can't win any awards, and they're definitely not having none of our merch.
They got their own merch, the greedy bastard.
The glitch merch.
Yeah. What tyres everyone on?
You run through the tyres while I eat chocolate and sweets.
Sure, okay. Okay, so the top 2 are on the mediums, Nightwing and Silent on the softs, Rick Dalton, Pillars, and Alan on the mediums, Jesse and Sean on the softs. Jockey Hockey and Nunda have just been disqualified from the formation. That Jockey's on the softs, Nunda on the hards, Chazza on the hards, Arda on the mediums, Young Tommy on the mediums, Jet the Slayer, Sloth and Storm on the hards, and Dower Deck and Energetics on the medium, starting 18th and 19th for Haas. It's not looking too good for Haas at the moment, 18th and 19th. Though Renault are looking good with Jesse at 8th and Jake to say 15th. Might be able to do a recovery drive. Maybe, maybe not. You never know. With Bahrain, it's a bit of a chaotic one. Anyway, the cars are now going to form up to start the race. Jockey Hockey and Nunda's tyres are going to be stone cold, especially them hards. Nunda is going to really struggle on the first lap. They're just going to line. Hopefully, this is where it glitches. You see, if we have a really long pause and we've got a loading time on Nunda's name, he needs to leave the session and then he can't race.
Yeah, and then he gets a ban for next week as well. That was the chance that he took.
We'll see then. What's it going to do?
Here we go, though. We are about to start. We are apparently already on lap 2. Here we go. We have 1 light, we have 2, we have 3, we have 4, we have 5. Do we have a go? We do, and it is go, and there is no glitch, and they're away, and what a start that is from Silent. A Silent with a belting start, already goes round. Can he get in front of Denzo before turn 1? It doesn't look like it. Infamous Pillars has raised up as well, he's up into P4. Who dropped down? Blaze is all the way down into P6. And it looks like he's going to lose one to Jesse as well. He is for P7, is it? They're going to be wheel to wheel. But Silent's going for a move on Denzo into turn 4, I think it is. He gets on the inside. He's held it well. Denzo around the outside, trying to keep it alive. He doesn't, and Silent takes the lead. What a move, what a race start.
What a start from Silent, starting from all the way down to P4, up into first, within the first sector. And Nightwing's also had a great start, and Jesse and Rick Dalton now. Jesse has got past Rick Dalton too, so Rick Dalton and Blaze now down to 6th and 7th, going into sector 2.
Flying, isn't he? He's moved up a few places as well, and managing to get past Blaze and Rick Dalton. They're really vital to his race. That's going to be... And I tell you what, not just vital to his race, but vital to the championship, and with Denzo already pulling away of it from them as well. Chasing down Silent, but Silent is disappearing off up into the distance. Further down it looks like Nunda and Sloth are going at it. Nunda, I think, having a few problems already. He's back down into P15 from P11. It's not been a great start from him.
I mean, if Silent could pull out of DRS range from Denzo on the first 3 laps, then it might be looking good for him. But we've got to remember, he is on the soft tyre. Rick Dalton has managed to get
back past Jesse. So Rick Dalton back past Jesse, but Jesse's going to be right up behind him. Yeah, mentioning the tyres are going to play a big part in this. And Jesse goes back for a move, back on him again. Further up, I've got one of them stupid glitches. Jesse does get past further forward. Pillars is going for it on Nightwing. Pillars and Nightwing wheel to wheel in front of this, and it looks like Jesse got in front of Rick Dalton. He did, and Pillars is not going to be able to get in front of Nightwing. Nightwing's up to P2. Where did Denzel go? No, Nightwing was Denzel's P2. I'm getting a stupid glitch. Denzel's P40.
Yeah, the glitch is still happening. We need to get it reset.
It'll restart itself out now. It does this pretty much every week, to be fair, every time.
Yeah.
So
every time.
It will sort itself out slowly but surely. I think Silent. It's not Young Tommy leading the race. It is Silent leading the race, and he's followed by Denzel, who is closely followed by Nightwing. Nightwing all over it. Look at this, here goes Rick Dalton having another look outside on Jesse. Jesse's going to hold it for now. Rick Dalton's not going to be able to get through. Blaze just remaining patient behind, not letting anyone pass, but not getting past neither. There you go, the nice reset everyone back to where they should be, and I've got some proper Delta times I can look at now to see if there's any close battles on track. It looks like Jesse on the back of Infamous Pillars. How's that happened? Sure not. That's not a point.
Cool. Blaze also in 7th, struggling as well, not being able to really get past Rick Dalton at this point. Rick Dalton locking up there, Blaze might have run him.
He is right up the rear, runs out onto the curb a lot there, which won't do good for his drive, but Rick Dalton is going to be able to have a go at Jesse, I think, here, going in towards turn 1. Further forwards, Nightwing and Denzel. Nightwing's going for Denzel, further forwards, Nightwing does get past Denzel. Blaze is taking a big dog
around the outside.
Blaze going for a move around the outside, doesn't come off, but Nightwing finds his way past Denzel, so Nightwing's down P2, Denzel's back down to P3 as Rick Dalton once again going out with Jesse. There goes Jesse, and it's a VSC, and he'll have to drop back in and set behind. I'm not sure where the VSC. Young Tommy is out of the race. He's lost it on that right hander.
Turn 2, by the way. They went onto the gravel and somehow kept it in front of Rick Dalton. I think if that virtual safety car didn't come up, then Rick Dalton would have been in P5 for sure.
It looks like the safety car is Young Tommy on that right-hander. He looks like he's lost it in the wall. I'm guessing that's him jumping in the chat now, telling us what's gone on. I can't see the chat as my phone died.
I'll have a look actually, mate. Sorry about that. Young Tommy said such a star. We all know what it says there. Let's have a look at any jokes. Actually, no, never mind, because the virtual safety car's ended. There's no DRS just yet. We're going to wait on more for that. Someone trying to say Jones use a joke at playing FIFA.
I mean, it might be a joke at playing it, but at least I can play it. We're watching now Sloth coming onto the back of one of his rivals, Chazza. These two big rivals between each other, both want to get the better of each other over the season. I think Sloth claimed it last season in races, and now Chazza wants a bit of revenge this season. Sloth isn't going to get close enough this time round.
Can't imagine the party right now.
Dawidek is on Jake the Slayer, and he does, and Dawidek goes up the inside of Jake the Slayer. Jake the Slayer trying to switch it back round, but Dawidek holds it. Jake the Slayer, you've got to concede there, but he goes off track instead and takes it. Surely you have to concede there.
Is that not an illegal overtake?
I think it should really be an illegal overtake. Dawidek's now going to get passed by NJX as well.
Yeah.
A bit of an iffy overtake there from Jake the Slayer, but we all know what he's about.
And NJX has got a penalty as well. First one to get a penalty, NJX. But we got to remember as well, top two are on the softs. Their tyres are going to be dying really, really quickly. After about 8 laps, they are going to be slower than the medium tyres.
Yeah, so we'll see if Denzo and Pillars can come back at it, or whether, you know, they'll just try and beat him on strategy now and try and just stay as close to him as they can. There is Blaze, the championship lead, down in P7. We're going to go and stick with the race leader for a minute, because although there are close battles on track, it just seems to be a train, and this is just how Division 1 goes. There isn't really anything to separate any of them other than small fractions of a second, so where you can see the 2/10 gaps, it's probably going to just stay at that. We will drop down to
Young
Nunda.
Tommy, by the way. Young Tommy.
Nunda might have a run on Sloth here. We're going to have a look as Young now. Blaze is also right up close to Rick Dalton, but it doesn't seem like he's going to. We're going to watch Nunda. Nunda going high on Sloth. He's got his wing open, and he's got the DRS activated, and he's got the ERS activated, is what I meant to say. Goes up the inside of Sloth. He's got to try and not break Chazza. He clipped the back of Chazza and survives it just about. And that is the problem with overtake. He's surely got a bit of damage. I'm not sure actually. Yeah, I think he caught it right on the edge of the nose cone, so it's safe enough. And the battle's going on further back. Jake the Slayer's dropped all the way back down again. I don't know if he's give them places back, and rightfully so, in my opinion. But I don't know if he has or if it's just been an incident. We're in that situation where the dive at turn 1 that usually does come off quite well on this track is not an option because there is a car just in front, and you have the effect that you've literally just seen happen with Nunda having a go at Sloth. Chaz's car was in the place where he needed to put his car, which is why there's not really many overtakes happening, even though everyone is quite close together. There's no room in front of the car you're trying to overtake. It creates this big massive trolley train, which is what we're seeing about now.
So we have had one driver who claimed by the death curb. That was young Tommy. So that's why the virtual safety car was. That's why the virtual safety car happened. The closest battle on the moment at the field on the moment is Blaze actually on the back of Rick Dalton, and he might have a run at him. You see the DRS train. It's just a massive DRS train. So even though Blaze is using his overtake mode, using his DRS, he's not going to get a run on Rick Dalton. But Rick Dalton is getting a run on Jesse, so it's just a massive train. And actually Blaze is going to have another look around the outside, but there's going to be nothing doing really, and so we've just got this massive train and there's nothing happening. But speaking of something happening, actually Sloth and Nunda, and Sloth has defended against Nunda. We just missed that, sorry.
And I tell you what, Nunda's going to come under pressure from Storm here as well. Storm's going to come and get a run at him here.
Nunda's going to go for a move on Sloth.
Nunda's going for a move on Sloth, goes up, and this time he has got the room. Can Sloth try and hold it round the outside? Yes, he can. No, he can't. No, he can't. For a second, I thought he had then, and then I realised he didn't get the drive I was quite expecting. Oh, look at that lovely camera angle for a change.
Now Sloth is in an AlphaTauri sandwich, so this would be fun for him. Maybe they might try and do a bit of teamwork. Nunda holding Sloth up so Storm can get by. You never know.
I think more Nunda is going to go off in chase of Chazza now, and Chazza could be the next victim as Rick Dalton is back on the back of Jesse. Look how close these two are. And I've been on race. Jesse's doing a fine job up there in P5 at the minute, holding off some of these freaks. And it is starting to become exactly that, though, as his tyres start to wear away on the soft tyres. It is starting to become a job of holding them back. As you see in front, Denzel moving away. Infamous Pillars followed him, and so did all three of them up front. Nightwing as well, it was actually. All moving, trying to get each other, break that slipstream best as they can. Denzel's going to have another run now at Nightwing, and this time he's going to be getting him nice and early on the straight as they go across the start-finish line. There's the first piece of real DRS we've seen as behind. You can see the battles going on.
Sean's been overtaken by two Ferraris on the straight.
He has. Sean's been had by both the Ferraris, and Aylin up into P8. I thought Arda was going to touch the back of him then, but he doesn't. And Arda and Aylin both get past Sean, who drops down now to P10. I wonder if Arda is going to have a shot at his teammate there. He's a little bit far back. He's not going to go for it there. And if he does, I'll be having words. Arda is going to just follow his teammate around now. You'd think let's tell the next DRS train, because Aylin has not got DRS from Blaze, so we might yet see another DRS overtake here from Arda on Aylin.
Yeah, and we've also got the obviously, as you can see, Denzel's already overtaken Nightwing, so you can already tell the soft tyres are wearing off already, because they did do some maybe 1 or 2 quali laps on them, so they are going to be on a higher percentage than they usually like.
Aylin has done a job there, managing to stay away, but he's used a lot of ERS to do it. So as the laps go on, you'll see that ERS is going to come to a big effect. Aylin's only down on 36%, where Arda is right up on 80%. So Aylin now fighting everything he can just to keep his teammate away. As further forward, you see Rick's having a look at Jesse, whose tyres are starting to be going as well. This is the one we're going to watch as Jesse locks up out the final corner. It's not going to do great for his run, because a lot smoother from Rick Dalton. Blaze on Nightwing as well, is it? No, who is it? Pillars has gone for a move on Nightwing, but instead we're going to watch Rick Dalton going for a move on Jesse, and gets the move done, so Rick Dalton can go off in chase of him now, as Nightwing and Pillars are still like wheel to wheel, bumping wheels, and Nightwing's had to run out wide, and Pillars gets through. Pillars up into third, and you can see, as Bill mentioned before, those soft tyres starting to wear out, and it's creating a bit now as Jesse moves out and lets Blaze go as well. Blaze just cruising past them soft tyres, really starting to fall away now. As you can tell, all the medium runners starting to work their way up through the field past some of these soft runners. There you go, is Rick Dalton's. Look how quick he's caught up to Nightwing. Nightwing must be struggling
already.
I wonder when the pit stop's going to come then.
I'd say the soft runners will pit lap 9 or lap 10 maybe. They'll go for a 2-stop 100%.
Oh, who was that? Was that Nightwing getting all snaky and tank slappy out of there?
Yeah.
Or was that just a bit of a swerve to try and break that slipstream as best he can? Because as you can see the gap there, Rick Dalton, he's all over the back of him, and Rick Dalton is going to get this move done pretty sharp, you think. I wonder if he'll stick behind for this bit of straight though, so that he doesn't get DRS straight back off Nightwing. And then he's going to go for it early, but he's not put his overtake button on, so no, as you can see, yeah, just lifted
for the
slightly.
safe move.
Yeah, just lifted slightly, and he's going to go for.
I wonder if
the
Nightwing's got
one.
damage. Because he's really slow at the moment. Oh
No,
no,
he's going to pit. I don't know if it's damaged, but he's going to pit. I did try to see, but Blaze is all over the back of Rick Dalton. Here goes Blaze for a move on Rick Dalton. He goes round the outside of Rick Dalton. Can Blaze make this move stick on the outside? This is a quality move. He does make it stick. You think he's got the drive on the inside of turn 2 and gets the move done. What a move from Blaze from out of nowhere. I wasn't expecting
Nunda
to see
and Chazza as well.
And Nunda and
Chazza,
let's try and get back down. I can't, I've lost it. I've gone past him. But Nunda and Chazza's going for it back at him. Round the outside, can Chazza go round the outside of Nunda? No, he can. Yes, he can. Yes, he can. I thought Nunda was going to get. Why did Sloth not get that sort of drive in the last time round? That's what I was expecting Sloth to have got before. But Chazza gets back past Nunda. He's up to P8 now, and off he will go as we have had the first round of pit stops. You can see Nightwing, Jesse, Sean, and Jockey all on fresh.
Look how much Denzo's
tires.
caught up to Silent.
We're going to watch this now. The battle for the lead, Denzo and Silent, the Williams versus the Red Bull. Red Bull looking to get some sort of glory the first time they've had since that Seb Crashty and Vettel was part of that gifted team back then. Until he started crashing out in a Ferrari and showing himself up for the fraud that he really is. Denzo is going to have a bit of a run now, you think, at Silent, but Denzo has got 50% ERS. Surely he's got this now. He's got to go for it from there. He's got to. Silent flicks into the pits last second.
That is a good idea.
Decides now is the time to do it. It is. As we start lap 10, Denzo leads from pillars by just over a second. Blaze is up into third. Rick Dalton in fourth. Arda in fifth. He's managed to get past Aylin, and we missed that move somewhere, but he's got past Aylin, and he's up into P5 with Aylin P6. And
Storm's getting past Sloth around the outside of turn 1. And so, yeah, Storm's got that move done pretty easily there.
Nunda was going for it on Chazza as well, so Storm getting past Sloth while Nunda went for Chazza. So both the Alpha Tauris making moves. Nunda and Chazza going at it again. Nunda around the outside of Chazza this time, and Chazza's not going to be able to hold him off again, is he? Surely this time they're going to go wheel to wheel into this tricky chicane, and Chazza gets up the inside, keeping his elbows out and saying, you're going to have to work for this one, Nunda. And Nunda work is exactly what he's going to do. He will not give up on that. Did I just see a bit of damage? No.
Oh, I don't know.
I moved my head to have a look over the rear wing then. Don't work, dickhead.
I see we go
for it. Nunda's going to have another go back up the inside for Chazza, but it's not a bit too soon, Nunda. He throws himself back up the inside, but if Chazza can stay with him, surely it's too soon, because Chazza will just get the DRS back. So, strange move that you see Rick Dalton not do. A moment ago, Chazza, what happened? Nunda, has he gone to? Nunda's trying to let him back through there, I think. And he almost caught Chazza out. Chazza almost went into the back of him, but I'm pretty sure that was tactical from Nunda. No, I tell you what, it doesn't matter anyway because Nunda went through. Yeah, so Chazza will now get the DRS on Nunda, and that'll be these two are going to battle it all race long at the minute, the way it's looking, because Chazza's going to go right back at Nunda here. There you go, pulls out the slipstream, should get the move done on the DRS exit. There you go, back in front of him for the corner. Sensible from Chazza, really sensible. As Dowie Deck coming on Sloth. Well, Sloth's not having a great race, is it? Dowie Deck now getting past him on the wheel-to-wheel stock slick. Sloth trying to stick it, and they did, and Sloth kept it on the inside of turn 2, and away he'll go to keep P10, but not being the best race that we've seen from Sloth though.
Nah, definitely not. Rick Dalton also putting Blaze under huge amounts of pressure. He was just 2 tenths behind him in Sector 1, but he's dropped back a little bit since then. But I don't think Blaze has got DRS, and you see just Rick Dalton driving really sloppy at the moment. He's now 8 tenths back, so there's nothing doing for him there. As Nunda's still, this battle is going to go on all race long. As now Nightwing's actually catching up to Energetics for P14. He's not going to go for a move down there. If he does, I think Jones
Chazza
will
is
definitely
going for the early move. Chaz has gone for the early move and he's going up the... No, Nunda, sorry, went for the early move, went up the inside, didn't get it that time. Chazza will get the inside into the next corner. And as we come out of the exit to the second to last corner, Nunda, surely it makes sense just to stay behind and not make the same mistake he did on the last lap by giving Chazza the DRS, and he does, he stays behind, but he's not got much ERS. Chazza just has that little bit more ERS, maybe just enough if he can get a good exit out of this corner to try and stay in front, but surely it's just going to be a matter of overspeed and opening this DRS, and he'll have Chazza back down this straight now. Here goes Nunda to try and take P7 off Chazza once and for all.
Yes,
Chazza goes to the inside, tries to swerve back, goes to the middle. Now he'll have to keep his car there, squeezes Nunda as best he can. And Nunda trying to look at the switchback. Will get the better exit and the better drive now into the second part of the DRS straight. Wing open, but he didn't seem to get too much great traction through there. Chazza's going to defend the inside again, forcing Nunda to go around the outside. It's good defensive driving from Chazza. Nunda locked up very slightly. Chazza finds his way back in front again. They're going to stay wheel to wheel, but Chazza surely has the edge going into the chicane. Nunda's trying to hold it on the outside. Nunda does a great job of holding it on the outside. These two are having a great little battle, and Chazza holds it well.
That's
great stuff
defense from Chazza there.
I tell you what, hats off. You've got to give credit where it's due. As much as we like to take the piss out of the lad, you've got to give credit where it's due, and that was a great piece of defending from him. As Pillars has took the gap to half a second to Denzel.
While you're watching that as well, Nightwing did get past Energex with P14.
That is Nightwing moving his way back through the field once the pit stops happen. Of course, that'll all change anyway. Energex struggling a little bit back there. I'd say he's technically in last place now because he's going to have to pit and go to the back of the grid because everyone around him has pit. Pillars has dived in and followed Denzo. Pillars and Denzo both dive into the pits, meaning Blaze takes this lead because Blaze stays out.
Have a run on Blaze now.
Rick Dalton needs to get past Blaze to help his teammate and his brother out. Rick Dalton goes up the inside of Blaze. There's a little bit of a touch. Blaze didn't want to leave too much room, but it was good, fair racing. And Rick Dalton managed to keep it alive. Now he's going to come back at him again. DRS swing open. Can Blaze defend this time? He's gone early to the inside. Rick says, I'm just going to go for the line round the outside and try and hold you there. And Blaze manages to keep it. Blaze does well. Holds it off. Good defensive driving from Blaze. Tough wheel-to-wheel racing from two great racers. Very quick racers. Elbows out without a doubt, though. Nunda and Chazza are still going out. Chazza going back past Nunda, as I think Nunda got past Chazza, and this time Nunda has the inside, Chazza's on the outside, and Nunda will get it done this time. No fuss, no hassle, and through he goes, although Chazza's not going to let it go yet. Chazza's going to try and go back up to his inside. It's a great move from Chazza. It's a great move from Chazza, but Nunda will get the drive out the corner. Great effort from Chazza, who's having the drive of his life here. What is he doing? Who's took over his controller? I think he's letting his brother race for him. As he's going to be back on the power and straight back up the back of Nunda again. You'd think he's got the DRS open, so it catches him a little bit here. And then if he gets a good drive, he may still be able to get him back on the straight. As Silent has gone past Sloth a little bit further back. There's Silent just slotting in front of Sloth, and he's got Storm in front of him the next one. Silent, the potential race leader, he's absolutely dropped Denzo now since that pit stops. So he's gone for the undercut on Denzo, and it seems to have worked. A treat for him, but he just got to hope that Sloth doesn't come back at him. Silent, I think he's going to have a look at Storm a little bit further forwards. We're going to have to try and keep our eye on Chazza going back at Nunda. Chazza is going back at Nunda, but is he going to get close enough? I don't think he is. Maybe he is actually. No, he's not. Surely not from there. If he does from there,
Blaze has got a 5-second time penalty. Oh no, he doesn't.
Oh,
no, he was just being held in the pits on my screen. Sorry.
Oh, so just your screen then.
Yeah.
As the pit stops start to come, and we'll just let things settle down before we try and keep up with it, as Nunda leads this race from Chazza, and those two having a fantastic battle up there. Sloth all over the back of Storm. There is Storm just in front of Sloth as Silent has got through. Silent, the potential race leader now, basically, as
Jesse gets past Energex on the inside. What a move. Smallest of gaps, and he got that one done.
Race. As Energex getting right up to the back of him, getting him, finding himself a little bit.
Oh, and there's a Williams off his Blaze. P16, he's gone off.
Blaze has bottled it again, and he's lost the front wing.
And that is
the championship leader. That is huge. It's a full safety car, which will save him slightly. But I tell you what, that's done. All that hard work from Silent has just been undone. All that hard work, going for the undercut, making himself a nice big gap to Denzo. I think he had a good couple of seconds gap to Denzo. Has just been undone. And everyone who hasn't pit yet, like Nunda and Chazza, Storm, Sloth,
Oh, these are going to be in a
Slayer,
brilliant position.
are all in a great position now. The only thing to it is they will still drop behind because Div 1 is so close and so tight that there's not actually that big of a gap between anybody. Meaning that when they do the pit, they'll still just come out back behind everyone. But they'll all be bunched back together. I think the biggest effect of this is Denzo is going to be able to go straight up back behind. In fact, Nightwing who's in front of him. So Denzo and Nightwing are going to go straight up back behind Silent, and all that hard work he done on the undercut has just been undone by a safety car.
What a shame.
Silent pit.
Silent's pit. Now, bloody hell, why? Why? Oh,
he's
put on the mediums. Got to be.
So he's going to go push the mediums to the end. I think he realised that maybe the advantage is gone now of the hard tyres being just 3-4 laps older than Denzo's and Pillars and those around him. Nightwing also pit, so just maybe once, you know what, let's just get in, get some fresh ones on and start again, because his undercut was underdone by the safety car.
Oh, poor Blay. He went off at turn 4, I think that is. No, turn 3, sorry. Or turn 4, turn 3. We'll call it turn 3. And he must have just not got the traction right. And yeah, he buried it into the wall. Front wing off.
So
lucky he didn't lose his wheel actually. Lucky he didn't lose his wheel actually, because it's quite a hefty knock from what I saw. But yeah, you can start putting jokes now in the comments because we got a safety car. So carry on with your jokes again. We got a dead stop. Last comment we had from Young Tommy, which is explaining his crash.
Yeah, it does sound. The comments do tend to come to a bit of a break in the race.
Young Tommy said, "Looking bad for the Germans today." So yeah, if we get if you're just tuning in, the big reminder: best joke of the day wins some free merch when it drops. So during the safety car, if you want to drop in a joke to make us laugh, please feel free. Obviously not if you're racing, because pausing in the safety car gives you a big advantage. So yeah.
And my telly was going in standby. I had to get the remote.
Ah, it's alright. Yeah,
so
we're just waiting for
I'll let you do a run through of first to 18th as it is. With Young Tommy doing.
That's that 18th, yeah. So Denzo then. You know, Denzo in first, Infamous, Pillars in second, Jesse in third. 5-lap old hards as well. He's doing a brilliant race so far. Rick Dalton in fourth. He'll definitely be looking for an overtake on Jesse at the start of this safety car. The two Ferraris, fifth and sixth. They've been having a good battle between themselves. As you see, Energex going to the pits. He's going to put on probably the mediums, I guess. But I swear he just pit for new hards on when the safety car got deployed. Anyway, Nunda in 7th, Silent in 8th. He's pit for the mediums because he's realised that his advantage to Denzo has now disappeared because his teammate had crashed. Sloth in 9th. It's not been the best performance from Sloth, but he's still got a chance to get a good few couple of points. Jack the Slayer in 10th. It's been good. Renault are looking to get some decent points here. It's good from the reserve driver. Dawodek in 11th. Chazza in 12th after fighting under so long. They're now, 5 places apart? So let's hope they can get back towards each other and kill some more action. Nightwing just behind Chazza. He's in 13th. He's also pit under the safety car. So that undercut on Denzo is now useless. Storm in 14th. Sean in 15th. Jockey Hockey 16th. Blaze 17th after bottling it, unfortunately. Energetics 18th, and he's the only one on track that actually does have a penalty. And Young Tommy got claimed by the death curb, as we all know.
Quite impressive that the comment you just mentioned there, that Energetics is the only one with a time penalty.
It is, yeah.
Lap 16 of 29. Safety car out after Blaze bottled it again. He's getting good at that. Basically is just Sebastian Vettel now. Seb Crashdown Vettel as is more well known in these parts. But yeah, another bottle from Blaze, it seems. I say a bottle. I hope we don't get a piece of footage sent in after the race of him being took out and we're sat here calling him a bottle job.
Yeah.
But we think he
Oh,
bottled
no.
it. That counts. But the restart is about to go. Can we? So restart is about to come, and it's going to be Denzo to lead away from Pillars. I hope
Pillars
my
almost
pad's
going to
not
the
going
back
to
of him.
die. I've got a
There
feeling
we go
it's
then.
gonna die.
Yeah,
So
your pad is
Denzo's
fine, mate. I
Denzo's
think-
gone. Absolutely gone. It's a great restart from Denzo, and he'll pull away pretty quickly. Pillars as well. Jesse as well has done a great restart also. In fact, there's not really anybody who has got on
No
the back
one's
of
getting
kind of
overtaken
front.
to the first corner.
They're all still weaving around, warming the tyres up. Should have done that behind the
Must be
safety
cold.
car, surely. As Chaz is trying to
Sean's
go
gonna
deck
go
further
for a
back
move
though.
on the
Sean's going
inside
in
of
front.
Storm as well.
Yes, Sean and Storm wheel to wheel through turns 1 and 2. Sean round the outside of turn
What
2.
a
I
move.
thought he was going to touch, but that was a great move from Sean, showing some of his talents off there as Nightwing got past Dowie Deck a little bit further forwards, and he's going to have to try and build his way back up through this pack. We know how quick Nightwing can be though, so it will definitely be a chance that he can do that. As we're going to watch Silent now, having a go at Nundo. Silent giving away that big advantage, intended to go for the one-stop medium to hard, but the safety car ruined his undercut advantage.
Sean.
Dowie Deck and Sean going at it. We've missed that one a little bit, but we're still with it now.
Storm,
As it looks
and
like
now
Storm
should they make
on the
contact?
inside of Dowie Deck. Great move. And I thought Blaze was going to have a little look as well there. As further forwards, we're going to try and jump back up to that battle that we was missing with RR Silent on Nundo. He's staying behind for now, and wisely so. As now Blaze, he's going to be all over the back of Dowie Deck and Storm. Dowie Deck's going to struggle to keep the championship leader behind. Championship leader up until today. I don't think he will be after this one though. Looks up the inside now. Blaze, can he get it done? Yes, he gets it done. Nice and easy. And he'll go off and chase a Storm. Further forwards, we'll go back to Silent on Nundo. He needs to get this move done soon and early. Can he get it done?
Just lost 3 positions.
I think Nunda's going to have a drag on Ayla, so
Rick Dalton on Jesse, going down the inside, using overtake mode. He's going to take a big dive, and it's going to be easy there for Rick Dalton to get past Jesse.
Rick Dalton got past nice and easy. I tell you what, for every second that Nundo is staying behind Aylan, he's holding Silent up as well. So that's just going to be another effect that we've seen at the start of the race, where it's just DRS after DRS, and everyone in each other's
Slayer
slipstream.
and Chaz are now going side by side into turn 3.
Oh, that's one person you don't want to be going wheel to wheel with. Somehow Chaz managed to come through unscathed. But wait, here it comes straight into the back of him. Oh, he didn't. Fair enough. But we are seeing Nightwing all over the back of Jake the Slayer now. Nightwing's surely going to get this move done early, but Pillars, he's within half a second of Denzel. He's getting so close up that top end. Now here we go. Nightwing trying to have a look. He's not trying, he's running. Nightwing does get on the inside. Let's throw it out there and we get it going again. Nightwing gets up the inside of Jake the Slayer, and Jake the Slayer's just going to have to concede that one, and Nightwing will move through and set off in chase of Chazzo. And further back, he's trying to stay with him in there. Further back, Blaze is catching on the back of Sean. I thought Sean was further up than that. I don't know what happened there. Blaze has just gone purple through that sector 2 as well, so he is moving now, trying to
Blaze did overtake Storm when we were
can.
watching that battle between Jesse and Rick Dalton as well.
Yeah, so Blaze has moved up one place, and it looks like he's not going to be far off moving up another one, as we're going to keep our eye on Silent again coming at under, but it's not going to be just yet. Not this time round. You see him weaving out of the dirty air, slotting back in behind for now. Further back, Blaze has got past Sean. Blaze goes past Sean up the inside, not letting him have that. And Sean looking at a little switch back, he's got no chance. Blaze, foot to the floor, away he'll go again, but Sean's going to have a little run at him here. Sean is going to have a little run at him. They're going to go wheel to wheel down into turn 4, I think it is. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4. And he's going to go around the outside, Blaze, and try and hold it. But Sean up the inside, can he get the move done? There's a bit of a wheel bump there. The wheel to wheel going through the chicane. Blaze gets it done. He's such a good racer in there. As Sean's going to have a little look on the outside, and Blaze just says no.
Well, that all was happening.
But I tell you what, just hang on before we go, all that is happening, because it's still happening, and Sean may just dive on the way. No, he's not going to. He'll stay behind. What was we missing whilst we were watching this battle?
So, Silent almost went into the back of Nunda while that was happening into turn 1. Could have been really costly, losing his front wing there as well. This big train, though, this big train behind Jesse, Rick Dalton's now pulled out 2.6 seconds on the Renault driver, and now 2 Ferraris, Nunda, Silent and Slough. and Chazza,
Jesse's
Nightwing,
literally
are
got.
basically the
There's
rest.
not a full second separating anybody from Jesse, Arda, Aelin, Nunda, Silent, Sloth, Chazza, Nightwing. Jake the Slay's only just on that second, and Blaze is within a second, and Sean's within a second. So it's so close.
And
as
speaking
Arda
of
does
Jesse,
get past
Arda
Jesse.
just got
And I
past.
tell you what, Aelan's going to try and follow his teammate round the outside as well. Aelan's going round the outside of Jesse. Jesse's going to shut the door on him, and Aelan's not going to be able to do anything there. And now instead he's going to have Nunda coming at him on the outside. Nunda's we're going to keep with Nunda coming at him round the outside of Aelan. Is Aelan going to lose a place there after trying to make one? He is, and is he going to lose another one as well to Silent? Because Silent's going to have a good run at him. No, Aelan says you're not getting it there, and he slots in behind Nunda.
Blaze and Sloth are fighting.
Blaze is trying to get past
Oh, he's
Sloth. Blaze
keeping it
going
round
around the
the
inside there.
outside.
Sloth has got the better line at the minute. Can Blaze make it stick? Yes, Blaze can make it stick, and Jake the Slayer is going to be right up behind him as well. Look at how close they get together. It's such a good division, this quality racers. I mean, Jake the Slayer may even give him a full time. So you know he's not doing too bad, to be fair. He's obviously down in P13 and it's not great, but he's not hit anyone yet, which is a massive improvement to what he usually does.
Oh God, yeah. So let's have a look at what is going on. So we got a virtual safety car. I think that was for Dower Deck. Actually, he might have gone off the track, but I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I can't tell who else it would be. I think it was Dower Deck. Yeah.
I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe it was Dower Deck. He's suddenly 3 seconds off the back. Oh no, there's someone off the track at
Energetics.
out of 3. Energetics is out. DNF there. He's done a Grosjean
Where?
on the opposite side of the track.
And that's a Grosjean.
No,
what is
not an
the safety
Azerbaijan
car?
Grosjean. A Bahrain Grosjean when he car blew up and split in half.
Oh bloody hell! Oh, I didn't think you were mentioning that. Okay.
We're
let's
waiting
see.
for this restart at any second, and look at this
Oh.
pack.
Okay. By the way, 2 jokes just came in while the virtual safety car's going on. We've got why don't blind people skydive? Because it scares the crap out of dogs. And you've got why can't Jack the Slayer win races? Because no one cares. They were both from Swan
I like
Shanks.
that one. I like that one, Swan Shanks. Oh, Silent almost went into the back of Aelan there. So close. Aelan will not like that if he gets shunted from behind us. Nunda's having a look at the inside of Jesse. Nunda's doing a job here, and he's doing pretty well up in P6.
Yeah.
All over the back of Jesse. Jesse on 11 lap old hards now. I'm pretty sure they will go to the end of a stretch, but it's going to be tough. You'd think he'd want to get off them tyres sooner, but it'll just put him to the back. He'll go last, apart from obviously Dowie Deck, who's already gone for that option. I mean,
Yeah.
go last. You want to go last at this stage of the race. Chazza is on Nightwing with Blaze up behind them as well. So can Chazza have a go at Nightwing here, or will Blaze have a go at both of them?
Yes, he is.
Chazza is going to have a
What
go at him. Chazza up the inside
the
of Nightwing and
traction.
gets the move done pretty easy. I'm pretty sure he will. Going into the final corner, Chazza was ahead, so Nightwing will get DRS. And I'm
no,
struggling
he's
as
lost it,
Nightwing.
and now
Oh,
Blaze
what
is
happened?
gonna take
Nightwing, I don't know what
advantage.
Blaze is going to go for it instead, and Blaze gets round the outside of Nightwing, and then Blaze, I told you he's going to make up the 2 places. Blaze goes past, and Blaze gets up into P9. Meanwhile,
Jesse
Arda
on
and Jesse
also on
going
the
at it.
inside.
Jesse's having a look at the inside of Arda. Can he go around the outside at turn 2? Yes, he can. And then keeps it for now.
Nottingham and Chaz are still fighting as well. Still side by side going into the second straight. DRS open for both drivers. Chaz having overtake on mode. He's disabling it now.
Nunda further forwards with Aelan. Nunda and Aelan and Arda and all of them are at
Sloth
it.
has just got past Nightwing too. What a move. Chazza and Nightwing both getting past Sloth.
We have missed that one.
Chazza-
You hope
Chazza
we
and
clip
Sloth
some of
both
these
getting past Nightwing.
overtakes. You see, there's that much going on. I can't keep up with them all. Look at this. Silent's trying to go around the outside of Nunda while Nunda was trying to have a go at Aelan. And Silent, Nunda going at it. No, Silent just slots in
I
behind.
got it.
Oh, Blaze almost went into the back of him there.
I
And that's
got
a
it
slide off out the
completely
way.
wrong. I meant Chazza and Sloth both overtook Nightwing in the same corner.
Oh, dear me, Nightwing not going to be happy with that one. Back down into P12 then from P10 if that's the case. So, killing Nightwing's race there. I have to laugh because Nightwing had a great qualifying as well and was up there and was doing well, and it's all just gone wrong since that point.
Too much happening, boys. Calm
There's
it down.
so much going on. There's so much. It's been a cracking. I tell you what, to commentate on, impossible. To keep up with it using the camera, impossible.
It's so fun to commentate on things like this as well.
Yeah, this is amazing. This is a great race. Nobody's going. Look, these 2/10. Jesse's making. I tell you what, Jesse's made this race by holding them all up. He's done so well at keeping him behind, but the fact that he's backed them all up means nobody's getting outside of 2/10, which means, again, that same situation as you've seen before, as Nunda went for that dive on turn 1 on Sloth, Chazo's car was there, and that's going to be the same for everybody here. There's just going to be a car in the way every single time, and Jesse's using his ERS so well up in P4, having a great race.
13 laps as well on those hards. Everyone else behind him is on about, I'd say, about 5 to 7 laps.
I'll tell you what it is doing though, keeping them bunched like this. Blaze is sniffing around all over the back of his teammate RR Silent, and both of them two are going to want to get past all of this at some point. So Blaze's race that looks like it could be over after his bottle job again and brought the safety car out, he's put himself right back in the mix of some decent points. So let's just see. Arda really needs to get past Yesef for then Alan to do it. For then Nund, it just needs to be a chain reaction. He's on really old tyres now, them 13-lap old tyres. It's only 5 laps older than the other ones, but it's a big difference. It makes all that difference, that 5 laps. Let's just see now. Can Arda? He doesn't get a great turn and a great exit, and he's just not even using that ERS, that overtake really. No, again. There we go. Sure, get your overtake on now. Get the move done. He's not. Ardis just seems happy just to sit behind Jesse. And Blaze is not happy to sit behind his teammate Silent. And Blaze goes past Silent. And Blaze is saying, I'm not waiting around for you to all find your way past. I'm just going to come through you all one at a time. And I'm going to make up myself a little Jericho hit list. And I'm going to put you all on it. And away
Sean and
Jockey
Hockey also having a little battle there for P14 while that was going on as well.
It's just so hard to keep up. Everyone within a second, like, it's just impossible to keep up with this. Let's just
Jockey Hockey's going to go for a move on his teammate running outside, and Sean's going to join him. 2 cars in one corner. Nightwing has been overtaken by 2 cars in one corner again. He's down to P15. What is going on?
Damage. He does. He's got damage, so Nightwing does have damage, and that is why they're all just cruising past him. So Nightwing's race has gone from bad to worse. Silent's gone back past Blaze. There's no team orders at Williams. Silent says, whatever you can do, I can do as well. And he goes back past him as Noondot is all over the back of Alan, because this is just being held by that dirty air of Jesse, and it's having such an impact on all of this race. Look at the gap in front of him. 8 seconds is the gap to Rick Dalton. I'm pretty sure the top 3 are basically safe now, and it's just a matter of whether the Pillars can hold off Rick. Oh, here goes Rick. Rick going for it on Pillars into turn 1, gets to move up the inside. Rick Dalton takes P2. It's 1-2 for the Red Bulls.
Red Bull.
Red Bull's 1-2, and I tell you what, Dalton's not going to be happy. We just sat him behind Denzel here. There is going to be no team orders. He'll want to beat him.
2 Ferraris. Nunda's going to stick it on the inside then. Through the straight, DRS, overtake mode activated. Is he going to keep it on the inside? Or I think, I can't talk.
on Alan, he's sticking it on the inside of Alan. Nunda did get past Alan. Blaze got back past Silent. It's all happening. Further back, Nightwing has dropped. He's gone into the pits. Nightwing, he's just it's not been great for him, has it? And Blaze on Alan as well. Oh, he didn't quite work. He didn't come off, and he's going to be under pressure from Silent. Silent's going to go back on the inside. No, he's not. He says that's my teammate, and let him have that one. And now Blaze opens that wing and goes off in chase of Alan. Is he going to be able to get it done there? No, he is not. Further forwards, look at this. There's a second separating the top 3. We've not even been able to watch this battle, this epic battle between first, second and third, because we've been all about everything else. There's just so much going on in this race. This is one of the greatest races we have ever witnessed. This is outstanding. Let me just run through these gaps. 0.3 of a second, 0.6 of a second. 8 seconds.
Can't run through these gaps. Rick Dalton's going to go for a move on Denzo for P1. His brother versus brother. Down the inside.
He's got it.
Rick
Dalton's got it. This could be the first race win. I don't think he's ever won before. He loves this track. I called it at the start. I said Rick Dalton loves this track.
Oh,
and
look
he's
at all
just took
these
a move.
people, man.
And what is going on? What is going on?
Blaze has gone for a move. I think Chazza got past someone as well. I think Simon got past
Chazza's
Chazza.
now going to go back at Silent. Chazza's back at Silent, is he? No. Blaze got past Elan. Elan's holding in a sandwich between them. There's another Ferrari in this queue as well. Arda, who just cannot find his way past Jesse no matter how much he tries. I give up. I give up. What is going on, man?
What is going on, man?
This is unreal. This is one of the greatest races we have ever witnessed. In fact, I'm going there. I'm going there.
Oh,
This is the greatest race. This is the greatest race. As Blaze up the inside and under, Nunder's ran wide. Blaze goes up the inside and under, and comes back on and bangs into Blaze. But Blaze manages to keep it alive anyway.
Jesse, he's finally going to get past him.
He's got past Jesse, has him, but Jesse's going to have to run at him again if he does that there because of the DRS. But Jesse's holding it. Jesse's not going to give it up. Well, watch this from Blaze's point of view. He's just got past Nunder. Hardy gets knocked off track, comes back inside. Blaze has to brake hard, does brake hard, but he's going to stay right on the rear of Arda. Arda's trying to come across and get into the slipstream of Jesse. Arda now, Blaze is going to get Jesse. Blaze is going to get Jesse, I'm telling you. He's got no overtake left, but he slips in front of Arda. Arda, Blaze is up to P5. Now the wing, get that wing open. Can he get past Jesse? How long is it going to take?
Arda's going to do it as well.
Arda's going to have another go.
Jesse's
look
moved
at
over.
Jesse's moved over. That was a dangerous move from Jesse.
But
look at 3 wide into turn 1. Jesse's got a sneaker. Arda goes on the inside. Blaze was there as well. Arda's got Jesse's off the track. Arda goes round the outside. This is brilliant racing. Jesse's trying with everything he's got to hold him behind. Dives back up again on the inside. Blaze is now going for the under on both of them. Can he find it? The wheel to wheel with Arda. Arda got Blaze. Blaze is clear with Arda. Arda's run out wide. Elan's surely now. Elan looking to go and get past Arda. He can't. And wow. What's going on? We can't even watch. Well. We can't even watch. But Sloth has got past Nundo, and Sloth making his way back up as Jake the Slayer's still there with him. We're going to go back up to this battle though, as Blaze now on the back of Jesse, and he's
lost it again.
And so is Jesse. Jesse's gone as well as he know. Well, I'm not sure. Jesse seems to be defending a little bit too excited about being where he is.
And Jockey's going into the back of Jake the Slayer as well. Fucking hell.
And Jockey's getting knocked around a little bit here as well, and he's being overtaken by everyone. Blaze, after making all that way back up, there was a crash. I'm not sure. It did look a little bit like Jesse got in the way, and possibly when he shouldn't have been doing, I don't know. But Jesse's going to hold on to that P4, you know, he's not going to let anyone pass with everything he's got.
Jockey's being now passed by everyone.
Losing his rears, and Arda's going to lose a place to teammate Elan. Elan goes across into P5 as Arda drops back down, and here comes Chazza as well. Chazza's going to have a go at one of them, is he? No, he's not, as Arda's trying to hold it. He's not going to hold that. Is he going to look for a switch back? His teammate putting his car in the perfect place, and away goes Elan. Can he do anything on Jesse as we come towards this last lap of the race? What a race it has been as well.
While we were watching that
Silent is DNF.
Battle.
Silent's out. Blaze is out. Both the Williams are gone. Jockey's in the pits. It's been a terrible day for what seemed to be going to be a perfect day for the Williams. Has turned out terrible, and instead the Red Bull have gone flying up to the top of this Constructors' Championship. I'm certain of it, with a massive 1-2 here, unless Pillars can come back at them late on. What a race. Mate. I'm not sure. I do think there's going to be some reporting going on after this. I think some of the defending has looked a little bit iffy at times from one of the racers, but we'll see. We can't make any comments without seeing, but just things that I've glanced and just things that I've caught in the distance, it has looked a little bit edgier as we start to come round to the final lap of the race.
Denzo has saved all his DRS. He's got DRS now as well. He's catching Rick Dalton, but I don't think he's going to make it.
He's not going to catch him quick enough.
What is he disabled his DRS for? Hey, wait.
He's going to try and save it.
Rick Dalton's gone wide.
He's going to try and save it for this bit. This is where Denzo wants to be on him. Can Denzo and Dalton go out on the last lap? Will they just say, look, team orders, just stay behind me, brother? And I'm not sure, but every time they try and battle, every time Rick has to go defensive, gives that little bit more to Pillars to be able to come back at them both. And let's just see. We're going to try and stick with the race lead now because they've not had much attention all race, and we are on the last lap of the race, so forget what's going on behind now. This is all about the top three who have been within a second of each other all race long. They've all had a great race. It's been brilliant stuff for Div 1 this week. It's a little bit iffy at the end, but you know, such intense racing for so long. Yeah, you can't race so intensely for an hour. It's not something you see in any fucking in any Formula One, in any Formula Sport. It's just not something you see, is it? How often do you see 10 cars, 12, 14 cars within a second of each other for 29 laps straight? It just doesn't happen. People cannot be expected to stay so switched on for the start to finish. But around the final corner we come for one last time, and guess what? It's not Denzo, it is the Red Bull, and it's Rick Dolan to beat his brother and win in Bahrain. He'll be followed by Denzo. Pillars in third. What a fantastic 1-2, followed by 3 with Pillars as well. Now Jesse's going to be the next one. I think Elan's not going to catch him there. Jesse takes P4. Great race from him in his first one. Elan P5, Arda P6, Chaz a P7, Sloth P8, Sean P9, and Jake the Slayer rounds out the points in P10. Storm got P11, Nunda P12, Nightwing P13, Dawidek P14, and in P15 will be Jockey Hockey. I wonder actually if Nightwing is going to get that. Is he going to be? No, I'm pretty sure he wasn't a 5 second. Yeah, it was only 3 seconds. So no, he does get it out of the race. Pretty much on the last lap went blazing silent. Energetics went a few laps earlier, and young Tommy went really, really early. That is it. What a race!
Don't know what to say.
It's just what a race! What a race! I don't think so, really. I think for me, yeah, I know what it says on there. We'll just ignore the game one. I wouldn't even like to call a driver of the day on that. Just race of this season and last season. I don't think we're going to get the other 2 in. So let's instead go with P3 man and just say all we can say is wow, what a race.
Honestly, mate, that is going to live long in the memory. GG's to Denzo in Dalton there. That was... just thinking back on the race now, it makes the hair stand on end. Honestly, it's probably one of the most enjoyable races I've ever had.
I mean, you only really seen the battle at the top end. You didn't really know what was going on behind you so much because you was just battling all race long with Rick and Denzo. And what a battle it is. I'm getting P3 in that race, massive congratulations. But everyone behind you was within 0.2, 0.3 of a second of each other all race long.
I saw the dots on the track map. I'd have a little glance down when I was on the straights, and when I was coming out of turn, I think 3, and I could see all the dots going into turn 1. I was thinking, this is if nothing comes from this could be one of the best races to watch, I'd say.
I mean, I don't know how good it's going to be to watch if you used to watch it back because there was that much going on. I couldn't quite get the right battle. Everything happened, but I mean. It doesn't matter who you are or how manly you are and all the rest of it. You can't help but take pride of coming in the top 3 in a race like that, surely.
No, especially with the grid the way it is as well. You know, you've got Nightwing showed his true pace today after last week. You've got Silent, Blaze, Denzo, Dalton, even Aylin, and to get into top 10, it feels like an achievement. A podium feels like a win.
Yeah.
It did. We're not going to get the others in, so you might as well give us a word on how the battles went. Did you at any point think you was going to get a race win? Did it always seem likely that you was going to get caught off Rick, or was your eyes on Rick, or was your eyes on Denzo?
My main concern was Rick, because I thought to myself on about lap 20, I'm going to get played here. And to be fair, they played it well. I got boxed into turn 1. What I should have done was really follow Denzo gone to the right hand side, but ended up getting boxed in, Dalton down the inside and Denzo in front of me, and they played it really well. But to be 9/10 away each lap, all 3 of us, I mean, honestly, it was just the concentration levels went through the roof.
I bet they did. But
I can't speak highly enough of those 2 after that one.
And mate, I think the full division in general needs a round of applause for that one. I think there was a little bit iffiness getting towards the end, but I was trying to explain 20 people just don't don't race that close together for 28 laps without an incident. It's something he's bound to eventually give. The concentration levels must have been through the roof trying to stay involved in all of that and trying to stay away from people. So I think there was a bit of contact at the end, and in both Williams ended up retiring second to last lap, and it's a shame for them that the race ended that way. But what a race from start to finish from everyone involved. And like I said, congratulations on P3, mate.
Thanks, bud. Thank you.
So that is it. That is it. There will be an announcement when we've had a chat with everyone, with the admins later, of who got the best joke. I'm pretty sure we all know who it was. That Boptin, I think it was, with maybe Boptin, I'm not sure. But we'll have a chat and we'll listen back through, and somebody will win a piece of merch from that. We'll announce it. Keep an eye out on this channel for an announcement to that. We will announce it in the Discord as well. But for now, this has been that mank twat once again. This has been Crazy Bill, sat with me. It's a mank and a brummie on comms. It has been a pleasure, and what a race to do your first piece of comms with us. That was
amazing.
This has been Division 1, the Freak Show, the main event of the evening. Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls and Michaels in between. Rick Dalton takes the winner from Denzel, and Red Bull are dominant around round 2. Parabolical eSports. Good night, God bless, see you on Tuesday night.